Hello internet world, welcome to a new video on the Geekanoids channel. Earlier on today I unboxed this. This is the Sony Xperia 10. In this video I've got another exciting video for you. I've got an unboxing of the Sony Xperia 10 Plus. So the larger version of the smartphone. This is it here. This came direct from Sony, so this is coming fresh out of the box. I've also got a bonus unboxing for you coming up at the end of this video. This is the official case for the Xperia Xperia 10 Plus. I keep almost saying the Xperia X10 Plus, but of course it's just the Xperia 10 Plus. And I'm really excited to unbox this for you. So this is a live broadcast. Before I unbox this, let's just cover this off. If you've got any questions at all about this smartphone, then please do put them in the live chat. This is live, so I'll answer your questions in the latter part of this video. If you're watching after the live broadcast, please do hit the like button, please do subscribe, and please do leave comments in the regular comment section below. That's where you need to put all your questions and comments if you're watching this after the live broadcast. I think we need to just get on with it. Let's do the unboxing. So what we have got here is a rather plain box, very similar to the box that the smaller version of this smartphone came in. It's okay, you know, this is not an entry-level phone, but this is a sort of a mid-range, or between budget and mid-range phone. It's more affordable, more attainable than some of these flagships. So you can forgive it for having a little bit cheaper box. Let's unbox this now. We've got the phone front and center here. This is available in different colors. I'll show you the difference between the Xperia 10 and the 10 Plus in a separate video. But this is available in, I think, silver, black, blue and gold. And this, of course, is the blue version, looking very, very nice. It's a very sort of muted blue. I do like it. It's really rather a nice blue. It's not in your face, it's just right. Also in the box, in this bottom section here, we have got a startup guide, some declaration information, and a little extra sheet of information there as well. We've also got, which actually in my Xperia 10 unboxing, there wasn't earphones in the box. That might have been because it was a reviewer's model. This is not a reviewer's model. So you get a pair of earphones. We also get a charging cable, and this is full-size USB to USB-C. So this is a USB-C charging cable. Now the Xperia 10 Plus doesn't have wireless charging, but it does support fast charging, which is really useful. We've also got a UK 3-pin power adapter, USB on this side of course, and then the 3-pin plug on the opposing side. And that is pretty much it in the box. So let's have a look at the actual smartphone itself. We'll run through some of the specifications as well. 21:9 format ratio screen. This is 6.5 inches, resolution of 1080 by 2520, a 422 pixel density, Corning Gorilla Glass. It's also a single SIM or a hybrid dual SIM version, and it's got an IPS screen. If we look around, oh, the front facing camera is 8 megapixels, I should just mention that. If we look around on the back, you can see we've got NFC, we've got the Sony logo. Let's put some light on here for you, just so you can see it a little bit better. There we go. You've also got the dual cameras and the flash. Now the cameras are 12 megapixels for the main camera, f1.8, and 8 megapixels for the secondary camera. A little bit higher res than on the Xperia 10. I heard somewhere actually that the main camera is 13 megapixels. So I will tell you that in the full review, I'll confirm that. But a very, very good camera setup, capable of capturing 2160p or UHD footage at 30 frames per second with the rear camera, and 1080p on the front camera. 4 gigabytes of RAM inside. Let's just unlock this because I have already cheekily set this up. So 4 gigabytes of RAM on the internally. We've also got 64 gigabytes of storage, a Snapdragon 636 processor, and a 3000 milliamp hour battery. You can expand the memory on this with a micro SD card up to 512 gigabytes. Really nice looking screen. Let me just put the brightness down, because even at this sort of medium brightness, it's still a little bit too bright for the camera there. Look at this screen. It's a really nice screen, and I'll show you this on the main camera as well very shortly. But really very nice. Let's just open up a browser quickly. You can see the screen color here. It's a little bit bright still for this camera. Let's turn that down a bit more again. There we go. So a very, very nice screen, a very neutral color, a little bit on the cool side rather than the warm side, but still more than acceptable. We can tap here to go back to the main home screen. We can swipe up from the bottom to go into our app tray, and then tap again to go all the way back to the home screen. Let's have a look in the photos folder, see if there's anything pre-installed. Let's allow. We've got the same photos on here as on the previous video I did. So we've got this one, which I showed you in the previous video as well. Very, very nice colours on this. We've also got one here, which I can obviously show you in landscape, and you get to see that 21:9 format ratio screen. Really very, very good. It's a really vibrant screen. Absolutely love it. It just looks stunning. It really does. And so far, out of the box, this is feeling a little bit snappier than the Xperia 10, the smaller version. Just a tiny bit snappier, and that might be to do with the 636 processor, and also the fact this has got 4 gigabytes of RAM as opposed to the 3 gigabytes of RAM in the smaller version. But really nice. It feels very smooth. Some of these aren't pre-installed apps. Some of these are ones that I've already installed. I had a cheeky little look before I got this out. We've also got this bar here which you can add shortcuts to. It's very, very, oh, you have to double tap it. It's very finicky, and you can actually, it's called Slide Sense, and you can actually add apps to it for shortcuts. And it just resides here. You can move it up and down, but you just double tap it to get these app shortcuts to pop out. So that's rather nice. And overall, just first impressions are that it's really very well built. Volume rocker on the side here, and then we've got the fingerprint sensor on the side and the main power on off button. On the bottom here, we've got the speakers and the USB-C charging port. As I mentioned, no wireless charging on this, but that USB-C port does support Quick Charge 3 18-watt fast charging. The fit and finish is, as with the smaller version, really very good. Plasticky back, that would be the only sort of minor negative point on there. Super fast fingerprint reader, very, very sensitive, and I love it when they put these on the side because it's perfectly placed. I find that a lot more natural than if we were sort of having the fingerprint sensor on the back. So that's my first look. Let's just have a look inside the live chat, see who we've got watching live. Wow, plenty of you in live. I wasn't intentionally ignoring you, but plenty of you in live, so thank you very much for tuning in live. We've got Best Tech LJL, Aaron Stoy, Darren Bird, Asadullah Jalil as well. Hello, thank you very much for tuning in, everyone. We've also got James 78ish. We've got H Ramanan 2009. Why are Sony phones so costly? These two, let me just show you this one as well. These two are more affordable, actually. These are sort of a mid-price phone. Certainly not budget, but mid-price, really good specifications, and they're quite affordable in my opinion. You can see the size comparison there, but I'll do a proper comparison video later on. We've also got Best Tech LJL saying zoom the camera out a little bit, Dave. I assume you were talking about this one behind me here. That's the widest angle it goes, unfortunately. Matthew Wright, looks nice. Just got the Sony Xperia XZ3 a few days ago. Great choice, really good choice. Matthew Wright also saying, this is why I love your channel, Dave. A lot of people never showcase Sony phones. Well, the reason I'm showcasing these is because I think they actually represent really good value for money. These are stunning phones, very good phones for the money. I think the Xperia 10, the smaller one, is available for around about £299 in the UK, and that's SIM-free unlocked. And this one is around about the £349 mark. So really very, very good. Gritty Shaker, is the phone blue or is that your lighting? This is in fact the blue version. So again, I'm not doing a full comparison in this video, but just to give you a little sneak peek, this is the 10 and this is the 10 Plus, and that's the black and obviously the blue. It's a very nice blue. It's like a midnight blue colour, really very nice. That's it for the questions. Let's do the bonus unboxing. This is the case. So this is the Xperia 10 Plus style cover stand with adjustable viewing angle. So let's get this out. There was a special offer on with Sony. If you bought this direct from Sony, you got the case free. So Sony giving away one of their proper official cases free of charge. Let's have a look at this. Oh, that's one thing I don't like with it being a plastic back. Rather than this being like a soft silicone, it's a hard sort of bit that you put your phone into. Still, it gives some protection for now, so it's not too bad. But at least it was free. Shouldn't grumble. We got a nice sort of soft inside, soft sort of rubberized coating on the inside, and then this sort of faux leather on the outside, cut out for the camera on the back, and it also folds like so. So you've got like a prop-up stand as well. Probably about a £20–25 value case. Not bad to get that free of charge with the Xperia 10 Plus. Very, very cool. No smart features in the case or anything, just some worthwhile protection. Now, one thing I do want to do very quickly, let's just unlock this once more. Can't believe how quick that fingerprint sensor is. That's really good. I just want to play back a video. There should be a video on here. Here it is. Let's say got it. Let's pop the volume up. Now, isn't that strange? There we go. Actually, let's pop this under the other camera again. That is a stunning screen. Really good screen, really good speakers as well. I didn't put the speakers up to full volume in this one because I heard how loud they went with the Xperia 10. That was round about sort of maybe 2/3 volume. Really good speakers. A little tiny bit of distortion on them if I was going to be honest, but this is early impressions, and my early impressions are that the speakers are very, very good. Mike Mo, do you think this phone will appeal to America, to the USA? Possibly. In previous years, in fact, as we see in the history of Sony Xperia phones, I don't think they're that popular in the United States of America, as popular as other flagships. And a lot of Sony's phones tend to go under the radar, but I think they're very, very well built, really well built. Matthew Wright, does the 10 have dynamic vibration? I don't know the answer to that, sorry. I don't know the answer to that at the moment. Webster Colley, it'd be nice to see Sony finally listen to the consumers. I think they have with these. It's a really nice smartphone. Mike Mo, I think they need to do what Samsung is doing with their software optimization for social media and lower the price. Nobody in America is willing to pay close to $1,000 on a phone nobody else has. That's very true, but this isn't $1,000. This isn't the Xperia 1, this is the Xperia 10 Plus. So this is round about the $369, $389, something like that. So very, very affordable. And Gritty Shaker also giving a thumbs up for the movie demo there. Can't wait to watch it. It does look very good. So that's pretty much it for my unboxing and first look. In closing, I do think this is a really nice smartphone, especially for the asking price. The fact that we get 4 gigs of RAM, 64 gigs of storage, expandable memory, really good cameras, 4K video capture, and this 21:9 format ratio screen, I think it's very, very good indeed. A couple more questions coming in late. I'll just answer these last two. Andy Lindley, has Sony sponsored you? No, this is not a sponsored video at all. I would always tell you. In fact, I've been talking about this a lot more on my social media. If I'm doing an advert, it will have hashtag advert on it. If I'm doing a sponsored video, it will say hashtag sponsored. I'm always very, very honest with you. Last question, does it have waterproofing? I don't think it does, but don't quote me on that because I haven't fully read up on the specs. This is straight out of the box, so I'm not sure that it does. So please do stay tuned to the channel. Tomorrow, I'm going to try and bring you my camera test of the Sony Xperia 10. And if the weather allows, I'll try and bring you my camera test of the Xperia 10 Plus as well. And then next week, I'll give you full reviews of both of them, and I am also going to do a comparison video just showing you the difference in size and also a few of the different spec differences as well. That's it for this video. Thanks very much for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed the video, please do hit that like button. Please do subscribe, and I'll see you in another video very soon.